I've done 5 whole episodes in my Minecraft survival series, starting about 1 month ago. Most people have automatic farms, netherite, elytras. The Ender Dragon was killed like 5 years ago. Meanwhile, this is what my base looks like. Today, that changes. We're gonna finally build the exterior part of the base, and then in the next video, we're gonna get the whole thing done to where I actually have somewhere to live. Please subscribe. This took a very long time to edit and record, so I just hope you guys enjoy. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Extra Time World video, and in today's video, I think it's finally time we start working on the base. And you might have noticed a little new thing right here. It is the PK to-do list. I guess, I don't know. Yeah, it's my to-do list, pretty much. So let's get right into it, pretty much. So we need to go gather resources, number one being sand. And what's the best way to get sand? A desert, that's right. Sounded like Dora there for a second, but what is, hold on, look at this, guys. That looks like, okay, a creeper. That looks like a face, dude. That is really interesting with the shadows there. Well, that's kind of cool. Okay, so yeah, that reminds me. So before the video started, I went out and went to the nether. Didn't do anything too serious. I didn't get like netherite armor or anything, obviously, as you could tell. But I did go in there and just grabbed a bunch. I went looking for a soul sand valley and got a bunch of bone meal, which is in the farm over there. All right, one of the first things I need to do is get a new mending book so I can put it on my shovel. All right, so we got some wood. We got some emeralds. Let's go trade with the villager. Actually, you know what? I remember that my Scott Timmons was down here. Yeah, there he is. Scott Timmons has just been literally chilling here for like 30 days. And I feel bad, so it's time to get him and he'll come with me. I mean, it's not my fault he was down there. I mean, he traveled down there himself for some reason. I mean, it was on him. Alright, give me these emeralds. Thank you very much. And that should be enough. There you are. Remember when I said I'd kill you? Well, guess what? You're still alive, all because you gave me mending, so thank you for that. Alright, I mainly want my mansion to be made out of like 3 materials. First one is definitely smooth sandstone. I was in a creative world like messing around with it, and I feel like it looks like a really cool block. And then so that brings us into the next block, spruce. So yeah, guys, that's what we're gonna do, but first, we gotta go find a desert. Alright, so I got the coordinates from the video and put them into another portal calculator. And then was able to get the coordinates in the nether I need to go to. And then, yeah, we should be at the desert. But first, I need to go over here and grab some obsidian. Alright, that should be enough. I was just going to get the corners out of the nether portal in the nether anyway. So that should be fine. Alright, it's the next day. And we're just immediately going to head over here to the nether. Please don't kill me. Please don't. No. Oh my gosh. Oh, bro, get out of here. And done. Okay, we got all the stuff we need. Let's fill this back in before you just fall off and die. Alright, so those are the coordinates I need to go to, and they're actually not too far away, so yeah, I guess we'll just start heading there now. And I need a flint and steel. Okay, that'd be kind of dumb if I went all the way over there without a flint and steel. Now, let's head there. And while we travel, we need to pick up this nether quartz so we can actually heal our shovel. Alright, there we go. So now my shovel is fully healed. So now we can head straight there. And then I'll see you guys when we get there. Alright, we should just be about here. So let's quickly build the portal. Alright, and let's head through and see if it worked. Yes! It looks exactly like where I was in the video. Which it is, because that's where I set it to. Anyway, so we're at the desert now. There is a village over there too. That's cool. Alright, as the sun is setting, let's get to mining this sand. Alright, so this is probably the max we're gonna be able to get right now. So we can always come back, but this is a lot. This is a lot. So this is really good. Alright, so we're finally back. So let's get through and start working on getting all the other materials. Alright, to do this, I'm pretty sure we're gonna need a stone cutter. And stone cutter acquired. I usually say required for some reason whenever I say that, but stone cutter acquired. Alright, so we gotta transfer all of this into sandstone. And oh yeah, so this actually is a lot less than I thought we would have. We're definitely gonna need to go back Oh no, please don't tell me we have to smelt the sandstone to get smooth sandstone. That is literally the worst thing that could have happened. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna have to smelt a bunch of smooth stone or sandstone apparently. So while we do that, might as well do some other things. All right, and while that's doing that, let's go ahead and let's go to the tree farm and start harvesting some trees. All right, so let's turn it on, and you should see TNT dropping. Hopefully. Yep, there goes the TNT. So now we just need to come up here and start harvesting it. Alright, so that's unfortunately all of the bone meal we have. So that's why I wanted to get so much bone meal before the video started, but that's fine. So let's turn the farm off, and it should stop the TNT. And let's turn this off as well. Alright, as this day is ending with the sun setting, we got our spruce logs, we got some of our smooth sandstone. So with the spruce logs like this, like right here, I don't think it's gonna look that good, or it might, but so just imagine this, but like it's gonna be stripped. Well, I can't strip it, but I feel like that looks good right there, so we're probably gonna roll with that. Alright, so we got a bunch of spruce logs, a bunch of smooth sandstone, a bunch of quartz. And that should be enough to just get a good idea of what the start is going to be like. Alright guys, so if you didn't see the last video, so I'm going to update you guys. If you didn't see it, that is, and if this is your first time watching, make sure to subscribe so you can continue watching me grow my world. But last video we built this bridge here, and it's pretty basic bridge, but we will be adding pillars down to like the water and stuff. We will be adding like towers growing right here and here. But yeah, that's what we did with the bridge. And I created this path here, you know, just a basic little path, nothing too fancy. And then up here, we're gonna upgrade this in the future, but not right now. We have a little path heading up this way, and right up here is where the base is gonna be. So last episode, I mined out all of that area. There used to be a huge hill right here that I mined all of it out. And honestly, I'm thinking that we're probably gonna need to mine out even further back this way. But if we do that, it's going to be like a 15-second time lapse of me doing that. So we're not going to worry about that right now, though. And instead start worrying about the base. Alright, so with the base, I wanted to have like a path like that leading up to where, let's have a more like detailed path to where it's more obvious what the path is. But have it like kind of spread out here and there, I think. And I think right here should be about good. We're going to have the entrance. Alright, so let's get a 1, 2, 3, 4 here, and I think in the middle here we'll get some spruce. Welcome to the PK Lightning tutorial video on how to build a house. So what you're gonna want to do, like how I like my houses, I like having like a let's say like a porch area, I guess is what it would be. And we'll have like a little area here where I feel like we can have it extend like that. Maybe have it like this. And this will give it like a cool design in the middle for like, this is gonna be like the porch area here. This isn't even like the main area of, this isn't even like the entrance of the base, even though it kind of is. So since I have it like a 3 wide, I'm gonna have to do a single door because I cannot have, so a fun fact about me, I have to have everything symmetrical or it annoys me and bugs me so much. So that's why everything like this block, the center of this is lined up perfectly with the cherry tree down there where the trunk is. So that should explain enough. All right, so I'm gonna quickly build the walls real quick, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. All right, so there is like the main idea complete. That is kind of how I want it to look. Oh my gosh, my helmet just broke, I think. Oh yeah, my helmet. Okay, it is gone. All right. All right, so this is what we got so far. I think it looks pretty good, guys. So this is just obviously the entrance. We're gonna have it extend now way further than this. So let's just continue doing that, guys, and we'll cut back in whenever something interesting happens. All right, yeah, that looks good. So let's get the details in now. So that is actually looking pretty good if I do say so myself. I haven't really thought too much about it, but I do want it to be big. You know, I want it to do I want it to keep extending? Actually, I might, because I like how it's like, so what I did here is like, so the entrance, it's up 1 block and then it goes back and then it goes up again. So I might have it go up a few more. So then just to add, give it some like depth to it. Yeah, so let's do that and see how it looks. So let's see, how many can I fit on this side realistically? Probably like 1, 2, maybe 3. Anyway, so let's start planning out where I want it to go. Or maybe I should just have it like a big box shape. I don't know, guys. I really am stumped here. Because I have so much room already just with the wall itself. Extending it out like another 25 blocks is going to be plenty of room. Alright, so I think I got a good idea of what I want to do. So I didn't know what I wanted to do with the walls, but I want to have an area like this. Alright, so let me plan it out for you guys. So I want to have like this area that extends out sort of like, here, let's just do this for an example. And so it extends out like this, right? And then it'll like come over like this. And then this will be like a huge, like kind of like watchtower, quote unquote. I feel like that would look good. Now with these blocks though, I mean, we'll obviously get better blocks, but you see the gist? Alright, so I run out of stone bricks, unfortunately, but so you can kind of see what I'm going for here. So it's going to extend out like this, and then this is going to be, there's going to be like a ladder here that goes up to like be like a watchtower. And yeah, we just need more stone bricks, so let's go get that real quick. Alright, so I feel like if I could build this up all the way to where I want it to be, I feel like that's going to be a good point to like go off of. Alright, so these pillars here, we're actually going to extend this by 2 blocks here to give us more room. Alright, so we got this area here, and then this is going to be like the edge of the build. So this is where the wall is going to extend out. It's going to go all the way down that way, or whatever way it's going to go. So, alright, so let's just start building this upwards. I'm not too sure what I want it to look like yet, but first let's go to sleep. I feel like right here we might be able to utilize this quartz here. So maybe we can get some cool design going here. Oh, that might be a good idea. So let's remove this pillar here. I kind of want to see if I can make like a lightning bolt, you know, to resemble myself. I feel like it's sort of missing something. Or maybe that top block, maybe I remove it and then it'll look fine. Here, we need to definitely utilize some scaffolding. Oh yeah, look at that from over, like looking at that from all the way over here, it definitely looks kind of cool. It looks like an ancient sort of lightning bolt, you know, like it's not like, it doesn't look too modern, which I think is actually a good thing. Actually, you know what, maybe one day we'll like change that to like be like blue wool or something to like better match my skin, but for now I feel like quartz is fine. Alright, so that is the full lightning bolt done. Let's see how tall it is. Hopefully it's not too tall. Alright, let's roll with it for now. Definitely not a fan though of how this is gonna look out, I feel like. But so just imagine the attic is gonna be here. Oh no, it can't. Okay, well actually hold on, let's change this. So we have our 2 stories up to this point here. This is the roof of the 2nd floor right here. So we need to somehow trim this down to where it's not so big. So let's try doing that. Alright, so we'll see what that looks like right there. And yeah, that is what I was looking for right there. So now that's pretty perfect. So now we can just continue building this up with the materials we have left, that is. We are running out of sandstone, like, rapidly. Fortunately, that's all of the sandstone we have. So we're gonna have to go back to the desert, back mining. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it. Alright, well that's gonna have to do for now. So let's clear out my inventory. Alright, so this is literally all we're gonna bring with me. I need to save as much room as possible just so I can have as much sand as possible. Alright, well I'll see you guys at the desert. And here we are, and we're already getting attacked. What just, oh, I went through the portal obviously. But alright, so we're back here, and you know the gist. Let's get to it. Alright, so that is literally a full, most I can get out of my inventory full worth of sand. Die, Mr. Zombie. So let's get back home, smell all this sand, and oh my gosh, look, it's the camel thing. Hello. Whoa, that did 4 hearts. Whoa, 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 dude. Oh, hey, oh my gosh, I'm gonna die, bro. What? Why you did so much damage, dude? No, I'm not dying over here. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's. Get away, get away. Oh my gosh, this was not supposed to happen. I was just supposed to go back. I did not want to kill the camel, but I think I had to. What is a husk? Oh my gosh, bro. Y'all were. Oh my.
Hi, how are you?
That was. What? How much does a freaking trident do? I had full armor on. Or not helmet, but still. Okay, please show me where the Why are you here? Dude. Die, bro. Oh, how did you... What? Like, actually, where did you come from? How are you still alive, bro? Get out of here with that. Alright, well, after that little hiccup right there, we should get all of our sand back. We did. And let's just head back home, I guess. Looks like that didn't happen. Alright, here we go. And we're back. Alright. So I definitely... Okay, so first let's go ahead and smell all the sand. Oh, no. Do not smell the sand. Do not smell the sand. That would have been really bad if I just... Oh my god, I just realized. Bro, I could literally go there, get all the sand, go ahead and craft it into sandstone. And then look how much inventory space I have left now to go get more sand and do the same thing, bro. I'm actually an idiot. Alright, so it's getting late, so I'm going to continue building this tomorrow, and we'll get the base hopefully done. So I'm back in the desert finding out, sand for the base, and I just realized something else. So the first thing I realized was that I could do this and go ahead and craft the sandstone while I'm here, which I already showed. You already knew about that because I just showed you. But then I realized that I could just mine the sandstone by itself. Like, bro, I could literally be saving so much time by doing this. You don't even understand. So this is what we're going to be doing now. I don't know why I was doing it the old way, but this is going to be so much better. Oh my god, not you again, bro. I was literally about to say how much... Oh my god, not you. We're not dying again. Oh my god, we are going to die again. Bro, what is... Bro! Oh my god. Oh my god, go away, dude. Bro, I'm literally... Okay, well, look how much... Oh my god, bro. Alright, I have a feeling I already know what I'm gonna do for my next video. My armor sucks. Like, actually horrible. It's like, I don't even have a helmet on. It's Prot 2. Chest plate. My leggings don't even have an enchantment on it. And my boots only have feather falling 3 on it. Bro, it's literally so bad. So next video, we are definitely gonna have to get some upgrades on that. Alright, bro. These guys are annoying as heck, bro. Where is my armor at, dude? Oh, I have no sprint. I have no sprint. No! Get in the water. Get in the water. Dude. Oh my god, bro. No, I'm gonna die again, bro. I can't. I don't have food! Why is there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 creepers? 8 creepers, bro. What is this? Bro, you gotta be kidding me. Bro, how is there a ghast? You can't be serious right now. Watch this. You know what? No, we're gonna 1v1 right here. Boom! Look at that shot, bro. I might be the best ghast killer with their fireballs ever. I don't really know how to say that. Okay, what in the world? Whoa, why is it so foggy? Wait, is it because it's rain? I remember whenever I left, it started raining, bro. That's weird. Alright, where's my stuff at? There it is. But, okay, let's grab all my sandstone. No, bro. Why are you everywhere, dude? Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Why are they going so fast? Dude, let me get my stuff. Oh my god. How much health do the camels have? They're like... Oh my god, finally, dude. Alright, we're about done. We have just a few things left to get. Alright, so now that's all the sandstone we have. So now let's head back to the base and start smelting it. Alright, now we're back here, so let's start smelting the sandstone and continue working on the base. So it appears we need some sort of way to get some fuel source as fast as possible. Screw it, let's just go mining in a cave. Alright, we're back here. So we didn't even get that much coal. We didn't get that much. But it should be enough to just refill the ones that are empty like that one. So we should be able to we should last a little bit longer. Bro, ruining my stuff, bro. Oh my gosh. All right, well, hold on, give me a second. It destroyed like all of my furnaces. I literally only have one. Bro, come on. Okay, much better. But now we can empty out our inventory and then let's continue working on the base. So I think what we're going to start working on now is just rising up the walls to match that right there. Well, let's just get to it. Oh my gosh. There's a cat. I want a cat. Wait, hold on. How did a cat spawn up here? What? I mean, like, I don't really mind. I mean, that would be really nice to have in my world, just a little cat. Alright, where are you at, Mr. Kitty? Come here, Mr. Kitty. Come here. I'm not gonna do anything. Just let me trap you in this bowl, please. Alright, come here. Mr. Kitty. Mr. Kitty. Come here. No? Okay, bro. There's so much grass. Yes! Okay, I got it in a boat. Alright, well, you are gonna be my cat. And I have a good name to name this little cat here. Alright, Mr. Kitty, stay right here, and I'm gonna go get you some fish. Alright, hopefully you're not like a very hungry kitty. I mean, who knows? You've been in the wild for so long, it feels like. Alright, so let's see. Hopefully you can give me... Hopefully 7 salmon is gonna be enough for you. Yay! Let's go! We got a cat! Oh my goodness. And I know... Alright, come with me, Mr. Kitty. I got a perfect name for you. Thunder the Cat. Alright, Thunder, there you go. Look, he even has like a little yellow eye. Bro, look, no, come here, Thunder. Look at his eye. He has like a yellow eye, which is like lightning. I'm lightning, and this is Thunder. Hello, Thunder. Welcome to the world, Thunder. Everyone welcome Thunder to the world in the comments. And that collar you got on is not appropriate for your name, so we're gonna have to give you something more special. There we go. Thunder the Cat. Alright, come with me, Thunder. You can help me finish my base. Alright, well, let's go to sleep first, though. Thunder, you can come with me and sleep with me if you want. We need to go to sleep and wake up the next morning because I'm running out of food. We have no food. Thunder. Alright, Thunder, it's going to be our first night sleeping, so just make sure no creepers come and blow me up, alright? So we're going to go to sleep. Oh, oh, Thunder, you shouldn't have. You really brought me a feather. Wow, I will be holding that forever and ever. What an amazing cat you are, Thunder. Well, how do you like your house so far? I mean, this is where you're going to live. You're going to have, how about you're going to have your own room in this house, Mr. Thundercat. I don't know, you're a really nice cat, so just don't die, okay? No, don't fall off the edge. Alright, I think for now, what we're going to do is keep it as it is, and I think over here I might add like a farm area, like a barn maybe. But that'd be pretty nice, but you stay here, or you come follow me, Thunder, and we'll continue making the base. But first, I'm starving. I have no food. I'm not starving, but I have no food. I desperately need food. It looks like Scott Timmons has made friends with sheep, cows, and pigs over there, so I'm happy for him making some new friends. Alright, so how do you guys like the base so far? I mean, I think it's going along pretty well. We have like one more thing we need to do before we can start working on the other walls, and that's connect that to like the other side over there. But other than that, I don't know, I want to do something different for those little holes there and there, so I'm not missing out anything. Thunder, you could just follow me for the rest of the time, and let's get to it. Alright, so we got this other side built, so let's get to extending it out this way. Alright, so I just got done carving out all of this area right here. so we can extend this wall and have it go down that way. And it's going to go all the way down to right there, which is pretty long. This is going to be one really big mansion. So in the meantime, we can go ahead and keep extending out this right here. All right, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to keep it as this design here, but without the cords. But we're going to continue going like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is how long this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to get wood in between every single one of these and see if that matches up over there. All right, well, that actually worked out really nicely. We can get rid of that block right there. So now we have a bro, come on with you. Bro, why is there so... All right, Mr. Kitty Cat, you are not getting... Thunder, you are not dying. We are going to go kill these guys real quick. Okay, that's all of them gone. I don't know why they keep spawning all the time. We're going to extend these walls up, and then we'll get the designs and stuff that I want to do, and then we'll cut back in. And alright, so that is that wall fully complete now. So that is looking real nice. Yeah, alright. Well, actually, I need to add the stairs at the bottom. Alright, now it is done. So that should be all of this wall done. So that is really nice. I feel like it is coming together really nicely. I do say that. I will say that. It is coming together really nice. Alright, thank you, Thunder, for the piece of string. That is really thoughtful of you. But how I just crit him twice and he's still alive 3 times! There's no way my axe takes 4 crits to kill a zombie. Alright, so we're running into an issue. Our base is mainly made out of one thing, and that is sandstone. But second thing that it's made out of is wood. And we only have this much left. That is nowhere near going to be enough to finish out the build. So we need to go to the tree farm. But I'm slightly worried because I'm 92% sure that we don't have like any bones in this farm or any bone meal in this farm to actually harvest the trees. Yeah, not a single bit of bone meal is in this farm. So we gotta think of a way to get bones. Okay, so we gotta think of a way to get bones really fast. Minecraft, Java, 26.2, bone meal farm. Alright, so we're probably just gonna use this farm again by Ideal Games. So link in the description for this one. And we're just gonna get the materials and everything. I'm probably not gonna show most of it, but we're gonna get the materials for this and then we're gonna build it. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Alright, so like I said, I'm only going to show like a quick time lapse of me getting the materials. I don't want to bore you guys with me getting all the materials. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. We need specifically 72 pieces of stone. Alright, next we need 50 glass blocks. Next up we need 35 observers. We need 27 powered rails, 19 pistons, 16 signs, 15 hoppers, 11 note blocks, 11 trap doors. And, you know, I'm not going to show the rest, but I'll show a time lapse of... Alright, so one of the things I need to find is moss, because this farm needs 1 moss block to start, and I have none, obviously, so we need to go searching out for some moss. Hopefully I can find some, like, in the ocean somewhere, but that's the last thing we need, and then we'll be fine, but just want to let you guys know that I'm going to go look for a lush cave. Alright, so I found the moss up here, but I just want to show you guys this cave. This cave is literally insane. It is huge, first of all, and I'm honestly in the future thinking about building something here, so I wrote down the coordinates in chat. And there's so many diamonds. I have found over a stack of 19, and I haven't even been in here that long. We did get the moss, but it is just so big, and I just wanted to show you guys because I thought it was so cool. Alright, so we're finally back home, so we can go ahead and start emptying out our inventory, and then we're going to head over there and start making the farm. Alright, so obviously since the bone meal farm is going to go hand in hand with the tree farm, I'm thinking we're going to build it like around this area here. So we're going to go grab some dirt and fill in some of this area, and then we're going to start building the farm. Alright, that's all the land flattened out, and so now we can start actually building the farm. So let's get to it. All right, and that is the farm done. So it should work. So I mean, let's just hope it works. So we're gonna turn it on, and now let's make sure that's in the right spot, and let's turn it on. Okay, good. That's a good sign. Perfect. And then it should produce bone meal over here. All right, that looks like it is working perfectly fine, and I think it's gonna infinitely replenish itself. Yeah, I mean, I hope so. Yeah, there you go. See, it's gonna infinitely replenish itself, so that's perfect. So we're going to AFK overnight. Hopefully get a bunch of bone meal for tomorrow, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, I literally just woke up like 5 minutes ago. So let's go see what progress we have made on the farm here. Let's see here. So that's a good sign. The bone meal has been staying inside the farm all night. So let's see what profits we got. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Perfect. Oh, whoa. Oh, well, that's actually, oh my gosh. Well, we got all of this bone meal. Let's freaking go, dude. All right, and also, I just woke up this morning to us having 200 subscribers. But yeah, guys, I went to bed last night with 196 subscribers, and then I was like, there's no way we're gonna hit 200 subscribers tomorrow. And then we wake up, and we got 200 subscribers. It is incredible. All right, so I went over here and made some more chests so I can make some more storage over here, and that's not really, bro, how many of you, dude, what is with the pillagers spawning, bro? They're literally everywhere. All right, since we finally got all of the bone meal done, we could sit here and finally AFK this farm for real this time. So let's get to doing that now. But seriously, guys, thank you for 200 subscribers. I'm sorry I would do a special video, but I really wanted to get this video out for you guys and make it as best as possible. So hope you guys enjoy. All right, it has been like about 2 hours since I went AFK, and as you can see, all of the bone meal is gone out of these chests. So let's put this torch back. Anyway, let's see our profits. Oh yeah, look at, bro, get away from it. Look at that. Oh my gosh. All right, it's day 97, so I spent like almost 7 days straight, like 1 week in Minecraft, just constantly harvesting those trees. That is amazing that we got that. All right, so now we should be able to start finishing up the base. All right, well, let's just waste no time and get to building up these walls. But just look in here, bro. It is gonna be such a massive base, guys. All right, let's go ahead and start flattening out this land and start building up the walls. Alright, so that's all the land we need to mine out for the outside walls. So, we got a bunch more land to mine out, but we won't be doing that probably in this episode. But so let's continue building up these outside walls. Alright, and we're done. Alright, so this third wall is complete. Oh, actually, it was almost complete. I gotta do the stairs on the top. Other than that, is done. I did something a little bit different. I added a diagonal-ish path. I don't really know, but I like this a lot. So this is coming along really nicely. Before we do the back wall, I did a little poll on Instagram to get your guys' opinion on which one you liked best. And I don't know if anybody actually figured out what this meant, but I'll put the post up on the screen. But I just pretty much asked which one you would like, and this is just pretty much to decide what the roof is gonna be like. And most of y'all at the time of recording this chose the deep slate, so we are gonna go with the deep slate roof, which sucks because that's definitely the hardest one to get. But it's all right. Thunder, what do you think about that? Oh, do you want to go on a little trip or something? But we don't. Sorry, Thunder, we don't got time. We have to get this base done. All right. If it isn't obvious already, we're going to do only the exterior in this video, and then in the next video we're gonna finish up the interior along with maybe a few other things in the process. But today is the day. Or not today, but you know, this video is the day we're gonna get this whole base done. Now we're gonna walk in here. We got 2 mega walls over here, one over there, and now let's do the last freaking wall, guys. Let's do this. So unfortunately, this is the only remaining smooth sandstone that we have. So we're gonna have to go back to the nether and get the remaining sandstone that we're gonna need to finish the walls. Thunder, you could just sit here and protect my base. And if anybody comes by, just use your thunder powers to, oh my god, it's so cute looking at me. But just use your thunder powers to scare anybody away. And I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get to getting that sandstone. Alright, so we're back in the desert and let's get to mining. Alright, well that was probably one of the quickest mining sessions we've had. We've mined out just that area there and we already got a full inventory. So, well, the sun is setting on the next day. What day are we on? Day 102. I missed day 100 completely, but that's alright. Let's just head back and let's get the walls done. No, not you again, bro. I've had enough of you. Alright, that's all the sandstone smelted up, and my cat here is just absolutely chilling on this crafting table here. But let's just waste absolutely no time and get to building the other wall. Alright, so with that, the walls are done. Alright, so every single wall is done. I went with a little different design on the back here, as you can see. I wanted to have like a sort of like a grand entrance. Not entrance, exit. So if you ever want to come out here, I just thought this would look really cool. So yeah, that's why it's like that. Alright, so the last thing we need to do in this video is the roof. And the roof is gonna be the most annoying part because I have no, like, hold on, I'm gonna show you guys. Look how complex I made it. Look at, like, it's gonna be so difficult to try and figure out how in the world I'm gonna want to do this. But we're gonna start planning it out and then we're gonna start doing it. So, but first we need to actually get the deep slate. Alright, well, there's only really one way to actually get deep slate, and that's just the strip mine for it. Alright, well, let's put it like right here. This will be a good spot for it. Alright, well, that is the mine dug out. So let's go ahead and get down here and start getting all of the deep slate. Alright, so we got a full inventory worth of cobbled deep slate. So now I will see you guys back up at the surface. Alright, we're back at the surface. So now we have one thing left to do. So I kind of want to show you guys what I am envisioning with the base, the roof here. Alright, so here I am on Microsoft Paint. So I'm going to show you, just like pretty much draw what I'm envisioning. So originally I had the idea of doing it like this, where I had like this pokey thing. I just didn't like it. So it's going to go like, just imagine this right here. So there's going to be deep slate all across here, and then it's going to go up slightly, up slightly, up slightly. And then like right here in the middle, I'm thinking we put a glass dome right here to like an observatory, I think is what would have it here. So just imagine that there. And then just, okay, so there you go. So this is what I'm imagining that we can do with this. Because, all right, as I stated early in the video, I did a poll on my Instagram at PK Lightning, go follow it. But we did a poll to see what kind of roof we should have, like what material. And polished deep slate won. However, we're still going to incorporate like deep slate tile or bricks into it just to give it some texture every once in a while. But mainly it's going to be made out of the polished deep slate. Alright, well, let's finally start trying to finish up the base and let's get to doing this roof. Alright, that's the first ring around, and we already wasted a lot of deep slate. But so what we're gonna do now is, instead of keep going around like we just did, we're gonna probably try and go in the middle here and try and meet up to where the middle would be at, so we can get a better idea of like actually how big it's gonna be. So we're gonna try doing that now. Alright, so I didn't really explain what I was doing whenever I was recording, but I made a little dirt mound of where the glass is going to be for like the dome, and then I'm just going to build around it. So that's what we're going to be doing. Alright, I have some bad news. Alright, so whenever I was building the dome, I decided to go ahead and extend out where the wall's gonna be, so I can get a good idea what it's gonna look like. Well, okay, we got two things wrong. The first thing wrong is what I'm about to tell you. The second thing wrong is all of these freaking mobs. There are so many, and during the freaking time lapse, I kept getting knocked off by skeletons. And those pillagers have been there for like 5 days. I don't know why they're there. Anyway, I ran out of food, but I gotta show you what's wrong. So on this side, it extends out 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2. On this side, it isn't like that. It's shorter on this side than it is on that side. We need to extend out this wall like another 5 blocks. I don't know if you remember early in the video when I said that I need to have everything symmetrical. That's an example of right now. Luckily, I don't gotta get any new materials, but I am definitely gonna destroy this whole wall and rebuild it like 5 blocks over just so it matches. But first, let's go get some freaking food. Alright, that should be enough food to last us for now, but unfortunately, we're gonna have to destroy that whole wall just so it lines up. And don't worry, it's gonna be like a 10-second time lapse for you guys, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, finally, we got the wall extended out. I also didn't know that we would have to extend out this wall at the time, but it wasn't that bad because we didn't have to remove this part. But now it should be perfectly aligned where it's even on each side. Oh my gosh. But, and now all we gotta do is do the roof and then we'll be done. So let's freaking do this. Alright, I was really hoping that I'd be able to get the rest of the roof done with the deep slate we had remaining. But that is the last bit of it. That we have no more. That was it. And we have so much left to go. But we're actually really close. So we're going to do a quick time lapse of me getting the more deep slate, alright? And then we're going to come back and then we're going to freaking get this thing done, alright? Please subscribe. If you made it this far in the video, I really appreciate it. I've been working so hard on this base. Alright, let's do this one last time. Alright, we're finally back at the surface. We got almost a full inventory worth of deep slate, and we are gonna get this John done today. Alright, for the last time, let's not waste any time and get to doing the roof. Alright, and like that, the roof is almost done. Okay, I forgot about the middle here, but the roof is practically done at this point. All we got to do now is fill in some areas like this. I need to figure out what I'm going to do with this, and that's going to be for the next episode. But for today, last thing we're going to do, the most exciting part is we're going to get the dome in. So I'm going to go grab some sand, smelt it all, and then I'll see you guys in about 5 seconds. Alright, well, you might be wondering what happened, and I don't know. I really don't know. But I was mining out the sand, and then my game completely froze, and I came back, and then I was dead. Alright, finally back home for hopefully the freaking last time. We're not going to die anymore, but let's smelt this sand and put it on the roof. Alright, with the beautiful rainbow on one side, a sun setting on the other side, let's do this. You know, guys, I was going to do like a normal time lapse like I've been doing, but it just didn't feel right. You know, I finally am getting done, and I'm just going to do a time lapse to just be like, oh, yep, it's done. No, we're going to actually sit here and do it together. And if you made it this far in the video, why don't you hit that subscribe button? Because obviously you enjoyed it enough to get to this point, so might as well just subscribe while you're here. I know some of you don't probably like these longer form videos, but this one had to be this long, so I just want to apologize for that. But we're gonna go grab a little more glass and then actually finish it up. Obviously the base is not done because look down there. But the next video, we will be doing the interior, sorry, and we will be getting the base completely done. Alright, I think this is it. We have the last blocks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And wow, look at that. I have one glass block left, and there it is. The exterior of my base is officially done. Not quite, but ignore that part right there. We'll get with that later. Well, that's going to do it for today's video, guys. We're going to get one final look over it in the replay mall whenever I end the video. So don't worry, you're going to get to see the whole thing. But just to kind of like look at it from right here, you kind of can't see it, but it's going to look great. Trust me. Well, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the process and just everything getting made here. And this is massive, so please subscribe and like just for my efforts and, you know, all that good stuff. But hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one.